Alright, well, I don't know if you caught the short where I decided to build another engine. I originally bought a 302 roller, this right here, with plans to use it as a spare for my flat tappet 302 that's in the Mustang right now, because I just had a feeling I'd keep turning up the boost until I blew it up. And I'm at a comfortable level now where I think it's reliable and decently quick enough. I mean, it doesn't have traction if I stay in it till, late third gear or hitting fourth, so it's quick enough now for the shitty tires I have on it. But this thing, if you don't know, is a 351 that is actually got a stroker crank in it to make it a 408. It has a set of forged DSS pistons that are dished. These little buttes. And I just have it kind of mock fit right now. I checked my bearing clearances earlier and just threw 2 pistons in to check piston to deck height, and just did a quick rotate over just to see how smooth it was. Doesn't have any piston rings on it, so it's kind of free flowing. Real smooth rotation, no clearance issues I can see. It gets a little close on the rod bolts to the bottom of the cylinders. I don't remember what clearance you actually require there, but it's snug, but I think it's good. The machine shop should have clearanced anything that needed it. I'll look up what the actual clearance is and double check it on that. But of course, one of the main reasons I went with this expensive billet DSS racing girdle, which that's just something stuck to it, was because all the reviews and the videos I'd seen where this thing is just like a bolted in and go, didn't require any clearancing, anything. Well, it doesn't for the oil pump. It clears the oil pump, no problem, which is one of the issues I had with the other girdle if you watched the last 302 rebuild per se. But this one, the issue is going to be with this pickup tube. This is supposed to go under the girdle. There's actually, let me come around. There's actually a slot machined right there for it to go, and it is supposed to take up this gap here so you can bolt it down tight. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but that's up against the girdle and I'm touching on the tube. There's no way for this to go under because it binds on this, and then this isn't long enough if I were to kick it out because the side of this tube hits on the corner right here. So I'm gonna probably reach out to DSS and see if they've encountered it, see what they say. I've got a machinist friend I can go visit and have him mill off some material on this end piece on that corner and essentially round it off to where it's kind of like this, but not quite as far. I don't need to go that far back. I just need to kind of 45 it, just trim along that lip, and it should be good. But like I said, I'm gonna reach out to them and make sure that's what it needs. Other than that, it fits pretty good. This might need a little bit of clearancing on the oil pump where this bolt is. It doesn't have a gasket in here yet, but it is resting on there just like the other one was. At least I think it is. If it isn't resting, it's pretty damn close. So I might just file away a little bit of material on the oil pump just in case with a burr tool or with a sanding disc. But overall, everything's coming together nicely. That'll be very minor to fix, I think, to mill away this girdle a little bit. I also got, I don't know if you see these bolt holes here and here. I actually got a little windage tray deal that's also billet that bolts onto this. It's like an oil scraper, so that should help as well. Still waiting on my cam to come in, but I have, I think, everything else but the cam, and then I have to determine my push rod lengths. But ARP on everything on this engine. Everything is forged, billet where it can be. Spared no expense on this thing, other than the block. The block is a stock roller 351 block, which the downside is I actually heard the roller ones I think are a little bit weaker than the old flat tappet ones. Either weaker material or thinner casting maybe, I don't remember. But when this block goes, when this block goes, and it probably will, because I kind of want to at least hit 1,000 on the dyno. I will probably dial it back from there to about a comfortable 800-ish and send it. This is a 0 internally balanced rotating assembly. It's forged H-beam rods. I mean, it's Ford Performance roller lifters. It's got like a 600 lift cam that's on order from Howard's. It's an Eagle forged crank. The rods are from Liberty Performance. High volume pump. It's a Canton pan and pickup. ATI balancer. This will be mated to a T56 Magnum and a twin disc center force. I don't remember how they pronounce it, dyad, DYAD, whatever it stands for, but that twin disc from center force. So yeah, I plan to this to be the final, more or less, except for maybe a new block later. Oh, I also will be going to port injection. I bought a Holly high ram. I got to get the Terminator X most likely, and injectors and the harness and stuff still, but I have a dual sync low pro distributor as well. So yeah, and then I have to drill and tap this to put a plug in it on the block because the oil pan itself has a pickup, not a pickup tube, dipstick on it, so I won't need the block dipstick. That's it. Stay tuned to see what's more to come. And for the guys that may be watching all the way to the end of this that might have subbed me for the AK build, I plan to make that video here soon too. I got my parts in and my stamp was approved, so it is now an SBR. Joy. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.